I'm going to show you a video game commercial that came out in the 90s. And it could be either the best video game commercial, the creepiest video game commercial, or the weirdest video game commercial.
Some play games that go, and some play games that go. Well, now there's Nintendo's new pinball video game called Kirby's Pinball Land. And Kirby's all over the place. All you do is keep Kirby as long as you can. Get Nintendo's new Kirby's Pinball Land for Game Boy, and we'll bet you won't go.
Here it is, Kirby's Pinball Land for the Game Boy. Well, there's a label right there. Let's get right into it. Here is me playing Kirby's Pinball Land. So as you can see, it's basically just pinball, but with Kirby. Now, I really like this game because Kirby's my favorite player in Smash, and because I love pinball. If you own a Windows XP computer, you know what I mean. Now, as you can see, if you fall, you have the option to push A to save yourself. I wasn't good at that. And you'll see that I lose all 3 of my lives because I couldn't push A at the right time. That's my only complaint with it. But other than that, it's a really great game. Now, other things about the game is it was heavily marketed upon combining, as you can see in the commercial, combining pinball with arcade games. And how do you do that? Well, you take Kirby, which is an iconic Game Boy and NES character, and Super Nintendo character, and Smash character, an iconic Nintendo character from HAL Software, and you take that and you combine it with one of the most popular arcade games of the 21st, 20th century, and 21st century, which is pinball. And there you get Pinball Land. So let's talk about the history of Kirby's Pinball Land. Kirby's Pinball Land. Known in Japan as Kirby no Pinball, Kirby's Pinball is a 1993 pinball video game developed by HAL Laboratory and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy. It was HAL Laboratory's 3rd pinball video game, after the MCX and NES title Rollerball, and the Game Boy title Revenge of the Gator. The game came out for the Game Boy and the 3DS Virtual Console. It came out on the Game Boy on November 27th, 1993 in Japan, November 30th of 1993 in America, and December 1st of 1993 in Europe. Now, I should have said North America instead of America. And for the 3DS Virtual Console in Japan, it came out August 29th, 2012. And for North America, July 12th, 2012. And for PAL, July 26th, 2012. Genres: twin pinball, and modes: single player. Man, that song is awesome. Now, back to the review. So, what is Kirby's Pinball's reception? Now, let me just read it off the script here on Wikipedia. Since its release, Kirby's Pinball Land has held mostly positive reception. As of 2014, it holds an average score of 70%. Electronic Gaming Monthly (EGM) gave it 7.25 out of 10. They criticized that the blurring of the Game Boy screen made it difficult to see what's going on, but nonetheless deemed it one of the better pinball games for any system, due to the ability to recover lost balls. That's what pushing A means, but I suck at that. If Kirby fails to jump back into the table, the player will lose a life, with the game ending once the players run out of lives. Extra lives can be earned by spelling out the word extra with the letters that appear on the table selection screen after the boss has been defeated. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll continue the beautiful music, and have a pleasant day, and check out Howl's Moving Castle. It is an awesome movie. Check it out.
あなたが教えてくれた夜に潜む優しさ思い出のうちにあなたはいないせせらぎの歌にこの空の色に花の香りにいつまでも生きて「